Oh hey guys, it's me, May again. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make egg rolls or spring rolls, however you want to call them. Only different is that they use different wrappers. This one is thinner than the egg roll wrappers, but you can use any wrapper as you like. Okay, first you need one big empty bowl, whatever bowl you have, and I have ground pork, but you can use ground chicken, whatever meat you want. So this pork is Smithfield. It's 1.5 pounds, 1.5 pounds, but I normally use 1 pound. So today we're not going to waste meat. I'm just going to use the whole thing so I don't waste. There you go. Let me see, I don't think it has that. No. So that's our pork, and then I normally go ahead and want to add my ingredients first, like a pepper. You can put a teaspoon of pepper, right? Black pepper. A teaspoon. And then salt. You can put just a little bit to a teaspoon. So don't put too much salt, because if it's too salty, you cannot take it back. Just that much. And then I use chicken boil. I cannot say the word, but chicken powder. If you don't have it, don't worry, because if you have chicken broth, you can use chicken broth, vegetable broth, just a little bit. So you see, I just use tiny bit. And then you don't have to use MSG if you don't like MSG, okay? Just quarter spoon, yeah, it's tiny. So this one has MSG also in it, so use a little bit of each. If you don't have this, you can use a little bit of MSG. If you don't have MSG, then you use a little bit of chicken powder. Along with you guys. And salt and pepper. So let's see, I can go ahead and add soy sauce. So let me see. I would try with 2 tablespoons. I call it tablespoon. And you don't want it to be too salty, because like I said, if it's salty now, then you cannot fix it once it's salty. So you mix them well. So you mix those together. You see how the meat is very dry? That's why you can add a little bit chicken broth or vegetable broth. I mean, a little bit. Whatever broth you have. You don't want to put too much juice in it. I mean broth. It will make it watery and liquid, and it will go through your wrapper. So you don't want it too wet. Okay. And then you can add your vegetables. So this is chopped sweet onion. I use half a sweet onion. It turns out like almost 1 cup, like close to 1 cup. Then we chop onion together, green onion. I chop a little bit green onion together. They make 1 cup, close to 1.5 cups. However, for me, I like onion in them, so you can put 1 cup, 1.5 cups is fine. Just like that, and you mix it. Mix. So making egg roll or spring roll, it takes time. It's so time consuming. So I only make it if I have friends come over. I don't make it if I'm by myself. And like I said, this one you will make a lot of egg rolls. Okay. So next I put, I shredded this cabbage. You can buy the one from the store that's already shredded for you, but I like to shred myself for myself. I want the fresh one. So this like 2 cups. Oops, sorry. 2 cups of cabbage. And then carrot also 2 cups. So the recipe I shared with my Mimi last time, it was less than this. I use less meat because it's only 1 pound in the packet. And then this grass noodle. So grass noodle come in bag like this. So you have to soak them in the water before you use them, okay? If you use cold water, if you have time, take like 20 minutes to 30 minutes. So it's not cooked yet, but it's soft. You want them to separate it and soft. Then you can either chop it on the chopping board with knife, or you can use scissors, chop them short. That way they mix, easy to mix together like that. Okay? If you don't have that noodle, you don't have to put inside, but it tastes good in the egg rolls. Okay? And if you are vegetarians, you don't have to put meat. You just put all the vegetables you want. Look at that. I think. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's okay. I go ahead and warm up my oil because my stove is very slow. That's why I want to speed up the cooking process for this dish. For the egg roll, so I go ahead and put my oil in the pot, make it warm. So you mix until them all mix together. So I think I might have put too much vegetables, but if that's the case, no worries. Just that means you get more vegetables. So you mix them until they all mix. You see how dry they are? So you can eyeball them. So I would say you use about half cup of this broth. If I use chicken, I don't even put the broth inside because you can tell by the consistency of the meat and the vegetable together. So, and mixing this one together, it's like getting your arm exercise that day. So, okay. So for the onion, if you don't like the onion, you don't have to put them inside. But the onion makes food taste better, I think. That is my opinion. Because I normally eyeball my cooking, I think I need a little bit more of pepper. This is ground black pepper. So again, you can taste it first, and then, don't taste the raw meat, but you can microwave it. You can tell by looking at it, whatever you need. So you want to add it small and then taste it, cook it first in the microwave, and then you add more if you need something. Because if you put too much in the beginning, you cannot fix unless you keep adding all the vegetable, meats, and then you will never done. Okay. My arm's sore. Let me see, I think that's okay. So also you can put whatever vegetables you prefer in here. So I only have 3 vegetables here. Only onion, cabbage, and carrots, right? So you can do whatever vegetable you want. I would not use napa because it has a lot of water in them, because you have to fry them later. I think how long? Okay, I'm going to taste like this much. Cook in the microwave for 30 seconds. Hey. While that is cooking, I'm going to stir more. this one is a little bit more than I normally make because, like I said, the pork this time it comes a lot more than normally comes in. Usually come in 1 pound. This time they come in 1.5 pounds. So 1.5 pound. All the ingredient I give you guys, it usually make up 25 of these egg roll seeds. So that's perfect. Let's see. Again, you can look at it like this. If you think it's not cooked, don't eat it yet. But I think it might cook. You see the glass noodles? Not necessary to cook them. You just want to separate them and then cut them smaller. So if they're soft like this, they're easy to cook. It's so good. So actually I don't need to add anything. So it tastes so good already. So now we're done. The hard part was to chopping up the vegetables, but then again you can buy the one already chopped in the store, but I prefer to chop my own vegetables so I can wash them the way I want it and chop them the way I want it. And I leave it like this. You need egg yolk. You can start with one first. If you don't have enough, you can get another one. And then so this is the important part, okay? You have to wrap them very, very tight or they will break up in the oil and make your oil messy, nasty, messy, okay? And you want to put them like this, triangle like this, okay? So don't put too much because if you put too much, it will take time to cook. Just, I think that's a little bit too much, but I like to make it big a little bit so I have more meat in it, right? You put it like that, sorry, in the middle. And then you, like this, right? You roll like this, and you roll a little bit, like that. It doesn't matter which side you start. You fold it back, put your finger like this. This is the important part. You have to make it tight here and hold it and very tight, very tight. You will fail the first try, that's okay. I failed many tries, but the more you do it, the better you get. So you roll very tight, hold it very, very tight. If it's broken, don't worry, you can change the next one. Okay, this one broken. And then use your finger. Good thing we wash our hands. So we use egg yolk to close it together. See, this one is not very good. Egg roll wrapper, so it's broken. So I will save this one, don't throw it away. I will wrap it with different one. You see that? That's the favorite. So this brand, I guess, is not that good. So I just get whatever brand I can find in the Asian market. So you will find your own favorite brand later if you try all of them. So again, this much, make it triangle facing you. And then you start with one corner and then make it very tight. If you make air in here, it will make sound, right? It will break in the frying oil, so that's not good. And then take this one up like this, and then like this. Make sure you hold them down, make it even, and then roll it nicely, slowly and tight. This one is not too bad, but it's not the best either. I guess I have not made egg roll for a while, since last year I think. See, like that. It's not pretty, but okay. Sometimes I can make them pretty, sometimes no. Anyway, they taste the same. It doesn't matter pretty or not. So let's see. So the day you have time not working, this is the best time to make. Okay, another way, do it like this, tight, and then you can freeze them in the Ziploc bags. Don't put too many in one Ziploc bag. You calculate, right, how many egg rolls fry one time, then you put how many in one bag, then it's easy to take them out later. Okay, make it very tight. Okay, see, perfect. This one is perfect. Okay, let's see. Another one, do it like this. I will show you guys a couple more, then I stop the video because this one will take me 20 minutes to fold everything up, so I don't want to wait that long. Okay. Yeah, you can put less than this, that's okay. If you put less, it will cook faster, but if you put more, you cook it slower, and then you get more meat in it. Okay. Okay, and the egg yolk will give it that golden color when you fry them. Okay, hold up. One more, maybe two more, then I fry those and then I stop the video. Okay, so put triangle, and you don't put it in the middle, you put it next to the corner here. If you are new to this, put a little bit and then pinch the corner and then fold tight, very tight, no air in here. You can start which side ever you want, like that. The important thing is you want them to very tight so the air don't bubble inside and then the oil go inside when you fry them. Okay, I think that's it for now. So my oil is hot, so I'm going to move it to here so I can fry them here. Okay, I will make this one once I'm done with showing you guys how to fry them. And you can use any frying device you want. I have not tried with the air fryer yet. I don't know if it works or not, but hot. Okay, so you want it not too high, because if the oil is too hot, then you will burn only the skin of the egg rolls, and then inside is not completely cooked. So you want it hot, but not too hot. So I will put on medium, and then if it's too hot later, you put on low. Let me see. Okay. 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 That's how you fry it. Less than 5 minutes you fry, you will see that when the skin come golden. That's why you don't need to put too much in the middle. That way it cooks faster and you get very crispy and crunchy skin if you have more skin than the filling inside. Then for the dipping sauce, you can make it on your own, or you can buy Thai chili, sweet chili sauce. This sweet chili sauce, you can use it for anything. I mean, even over the fried rice, or even with the chicken, whatever you want. This brand is not my favorite, but I forgot my favorite brand. I will share with you guys next time. But it's the only one I can find last time. You know, nowadays everything's on back order. You get whatever you can. And I don't have time to make my own dipping sauce today, so this sauce will just be fine. Almost. Almost. Okay. Let me go one more time. So normally I don't roll it over here, I roll over that counter so I won't get burned. It's just for the video purpose. Yep, on the corner, and you press it tight, roll, maybe twice, and then you use your finger like this, and then like that. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as they are very tight. That's the important way. Pop. Yeah, ta-da! This one is pretty because I put less. That's what I will do next. Put less. Okay. So when you put the oil for frying stuff, you want it deep enough to cover the egg rolls when you fry them. Even when you fry chicken, you want enough oil to cover them. You don't want it over full or not enough. You want just enough to cover them. Almost done, couple minutes. I guess 5 minutes, depending on how hot the fire is. But make sure inside is cooked. So the best advice is to make it smaller like this one. It will cook faster and more crunchy, and it will roll better. So last time I made 50, I don't remember when, but I rolled like 30 minutes. So the more you do it, the faster you get later. Toss over, and then roll. Perfect. Perfect. Small one is better. Yeah. I think it's ready. Don't stay over your hot oil. It might jump onto our face, splash on our face. So you want the skin until golden color, golden brown. Okay, that's good. Turn off my stove for now. I'm going to eat those, and then I fold those, the leftovers, and then I cook it for my friends. Yeah. Look at the color. It's not the best, but it's still fine. Perfect. Okay. Look, you want the color to be that golden brown, but don't burn it. That's why if you put the oil too high, it will burn. I move it first. I'm going to continue to fold and I fry it at the same time once I'm done. So just to show you guys how it tastes. Sorry guys, I'm going to eat without you guys, especially Melina. Ayo, very hot. So don't eat it very hot. Oof. Wow, very hot. Okay, so you eat it with the chili sauce. Like I said, you can make your own dipping sauce, but I didn't have time today. Next time I show you guys how to make the dipping sauce. But this sauce tastes just as good. Let me see. good. Okay, very good. Hot, but it's good. Thank you guys. I will see you guys next time, and you guys can try. It's very delicious, but it takes so long time to make them. Unless you love to cook and have time, then you don't have to make them. You can just buy them from the stores. If you love your own cooking, you should try, and your family will love it. Thank you. Bye.